What's up, guys? Welcome to Grease Lightning Reactions. We're here for the 2018 spring season of anime preview. Gonna go over the things that I will be watching / live reacting to. Kind of go the same format that I'm used to. Red in these means that I'm not gonna watch it. Yellow means that I'm gonna watch it on my own, and green means that I'm gonna live react to it. This is not final. We're going to do it just like we always do. We're going to read all the descriptions. I haven't really looked into much of these, and a few of these I'm just going to skip over because either they're like idol shows that I'm not interested in, or other maybe things that I don't want to know anything about, going blind. So that's how we're going to do it. And like I always do, I go into the studio, some of the things behind it. But yeah, kind of gone through real quick. Looked at the titles, some of the pictures, maybe read the first line of a few of these, and did a quick yes or no to a lot of these. Let me know if you're familiar with any of this content, or maybe you're familiar with the manga that it's based off of. I would love to hear suggestions. Keep in mind that this is pretty early. It's about like over 3 weeks, or about 3 weeks before the season actually starts. So there might be more information coming up, maybe even more shows announced to be airing during this time period. But this is my spring break, so I figured this would be the best time for me to fit in a video that's usually long. This usually ends up being an hour and a half, 2 hours sometimes, depending on how long I talk. So this would be the best time for me to actually talk about this. So yeah, keep in mind, as always, I'm still in med school. I can't watch way too much, so bear that in mind when I'm choosing fringe cases, things I might be interested in watching. I have picked up things 6 episodes into the season because I've heard a lot of good things. So that's usually when I make exceptions. So yeah, let's get straight into this. First up, 3D Know Joe by Hoods Entertainment. Okay, Hikari Suits is a high school boy who is satisfied with the virtual girls he encounters in anime and games. He does not have many friends, and he lives on his own in his own world. One day, when he's stuck on pool cleaning duty, wow, I can't speak, he is approached by Iroha, a real girl who is showy and popular with boys. Okay, this sounds like something that has been done before, based off a manga, 12 episodes, and romance is the only tag we see. Let's look at the studio first. I don't know about Hoods Entertainment. Okay, Drifters. They did pretty. That's a pretty good show. Are they the primary studio behind Drifters though? I'm not sure. But the rest of this stuff, not the best. Got some sketchy stuff in here too. All right. All right, and then let's look at the creator. Let's look at the director. Creator. I have no idea. I've not read the source material. And then Rambo Hanamaru, the director, did that. So if you watched that show previously, you liked what you saw, maybe you're okay with watching this one too. I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna skip that one for sure. Next one, Aikatsu Friends. This looks like a songy thing. Yeah, top idol. So the idol ones I'm kind of just gonna skip through. Okay, let's see about this one. Alice or Alice EMT Squared. The manga centers on the everyday lives of two twin sisters, both named Alice, and their brother who is slightly attracted to them. Okay. One of these shows. Comedy slice of life. Let's see. Let me see the studio first. EMT Squared. Oh, they did that weird... this thing was like a meme for a while, wasn't it? And then this I watched a little bit of. I did not like that. And everything else, yeah, nothing stand out to me. So to me, a relatively unknown quantity for this particular studio. As far as creator and the director, that's more of who I'm worried about. Okay, don't really know. And as far as directing, this guy did some Miraniki stuff, which I could not get through. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing much. Again, a relatively unknown quantity. I think there's a lot of top-loaded, early stuff that I'm just not interested. I think it takes a while for me to get to a show that I'm actually going to end up watching, which is unfortunate. Okay, so this is Amanchu Advances, the second season. If you watched Amanchu, I think that was the diving series. JC Staff, I know JC Staff is a very solid option. So if you enjoyed season 1, which I'm sure a lot of you did, this is there for you. Just to see exactly, well, I don't need to see JC Staff. Let's see if they have the same director and stuff for you guys that are watching it again. Okay, so they still have the chief director for Amanchu, and this second director didn't work on it. Okay, so they have 2 directors, one that's relative new to the project. Beyblade, never watched Beyblade. This looks like a fan service show. Gonna skip that. All right, don't really need to talk about this. Boku no Hero Academia Season 3 by Bones. If you don't know about Boku no Hero Academia, superhero show, usually like top 2, top 3 of the season every time it's aired. Phenomenal, amazing action, great characters, really interesting abilities. It's a world where there's abilities called quirks. You're basically born with them, and a lot of this is about like overcoming adversity. You know, the themes and the overall show premise is very cliche almost, but when you actually watch it, it's way more than that. It's like superhero shows done to perfection. I don't think anything can really top like the quality of like a superhero adaptation here. So I really implore you that you watch this, give it a couple episodes, and I think you will be thoroughly amused and entertained. Have a great time if you haven't already, which I would assume most of you have. So we're just gonna keep going. Butlers. This okay, let's see. Chitose Momotose Monogatari. Koma Jinguji J is the smart and handsome student council president. His elegant smile captures the hearts of women. Tsubasa Hayakawa is a multi-talented and gentle shop assistant at a cafe. His cafe latte with owl latte art. Oh, cafe latte. Okay, I was like, what the... I don't know what happened with the accent right there. Is a very popular with female customers. The 2 men travel through time to fight their arch enemy. Okay, we're just going to keep going. This is not something I'm interested in at all, so we're going to keep going. Okay, Caligula. Okay, I'm interested in this a little bit. This is an adaptation of a Vita game, and a lot of people say that it's actually a really good story. So I watched a little bit of the PV for this one. It looks like some really good action, some good music going on, but I'm just not sure about a game that's, you know, game adaptations are always a little iffy for me in anime. Let's read about what it specifically is about. The Caligula effect is set in a virtual reality program known as Mobius, created so people can escape pain in their lives and live in an idyllic high school setting, forced to live out their 3 years indefinitely. The main protagonist is one of a group who realizes that they are in a virtual world and form the Go Home Club, a group dedicated to... Oh, why is this moving around? A group dedicated to escaping from Mobius and its godlike overseer program, a vocal program called Mew. They oppose the Ostinato Musicians, a group who supports Mew and sees the Go Home Club as traitors. I read like a separate part of a summary, like real quick. It was like a line that was basically saying that the machine really wants you to stay in those 3 years as like a way of salvation, because in Japan, the high school years are looked back on very fondly before you go into the workforce. It's like the best moments of your life. So reliving those 3 years indefinitely would be more of a blessing to this machine. So getting out of there, I guess, makes sense. I didn't know anything about this Go Home Club or whatever. So I'm still on the fence about this a little bit, about whether I should react or watch it. I think I'm gonna at least watch it. Will probably give it I'll probably record a first reaction to it, and if it's just like completely is not good at all, then I might not. Like, it's not, sometimes I like record a reaction to the first episode, and I just don't want to commit to it, so I don't post a reaction. So that happens sometimes. It may happen with this. We'll see how it goes. It's by Satelight, which has done some good shows, I know for sure. Let's see, Satelight, which I'm thinking Log Horizon, Hellsing Ultimate, although Madhouse is the primary, I think, for that one. They've done some Fairy Tail, which is good, animation-wise at least. Nanbaka was very interesting. Okay, so yeah, Studio Satelight, safe choice, not too bad. Not one of the high tier, upper tier studios, really, but from that trailer I saw, it was really nice. So maybe they're putting in a little more budget than I thought they would. The director, let's see. I'm interested to see these theme songs as well. This must be Mew down here. Directed, okay. This show was supposed to be good, I think. At least the source material was supposed to be good. It's a really long name. Let's see. No, All Out? I don't remember a great song from All Out. What about the other guy? No. Okay. Well, these are theme songs. I guess, did they play the theme song in this? Let's see the character designer. That'd be interesting. Worked on Guilty Crown. Not the designer of that, but okay. Yeah, no real touchstones for this, but like I said, it's based off a video game, and some people say it's pretty good. So, yeah, we'll see. Moving on, Captain Tsubasa. Usually I'm a very big sports anime fan, but I remember picking up this series when I was younger and just not be like, even then I was not able to get into something like this. And it looks a little more geared toward kids. So Captain Tsubasa 2018 by David Productions. I like David Productions. Remake of the first series. Tsubasa Uzara is an 11-year-old elementary school student who is deeply in love with football and dreams of one day winning the FIFA World Cup for Japan. He lives together with his mother in Japan while his father is a seafaring captain who travels around the world. Tsubasa Ozora moves to the town Nankatsu to increase his skills as a soccer player. He is... Stop moving. He is challenged by the super goalkeeper Genzo Wakabayashi. He then agrees to compete and see who was the best soccer player there. Alright, so I guess this dude's a goalie. There's Captain Tsubasa. Let's see who's behind this, for those of you that are interested. David Production, of course, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Phenomenal series. If you haven't watched it, please watch it. I love it to bits. Yeah, I think it's just they're the reason why I love that studio so much. Yeah. Oh, God. JoJo's is phenomenal. When am I getting part 5, man? Who is behind this? Let's see. Music is pretty important to a sports anime. Director is pretty important. Character designer, not as important because it's already an established property. So let's leave that alone. Hayato was the music. Drifter's music was good. JoJo's music is great. Yeah? Okay. I can see this music being good. Hellsing Ultimate's music's great. But the director... it looks like this is an in-house... Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's all the other series that David Productions has done besides JoJo's. Because I remember seeing Level E because it had an interesting cover. Okay. Yeah, for those of you that are interested. Comic Girls by Nexus. This manga story centers on the 15-year-old high school student and manga creator Kaoruko Moeta, who uses the pen name Chaos. After ranking at the bottom of a Raider survey, Kaoruko's editor, Kaoruko's editor recommends she enter an all-female dormitory for manga creators. Her roommates are shoujo manga creator Koyomi Koizuka, a teen romance manga creator Ruki Irokawa, and shonen manga creator Tsubasa Katsuki. The girls support each other as they work to become great manga creators. Okay, this could be good. That's an interesting premise. I always like watching things that are about the process. It just depends on how seriously they take it, and if it becomes like a slice of life. Okay, like some flags right there, but it could just be just a straight up comedy. That's fine. Let's see, creator. And that's all I'm really worried about for this. Let's see, Nexus did okay. This was one of my guilty pleasures. I really enjoyed this series. The final battle in this, it's one of my favorite like final animations of like animated fights in general of any show. So that's interesting. But otherwise, I haven't seen any of these, so I can't really say with great recommendation. But it was solid. The animation department was pretty solid there. And then the creator-wise, I have no idea what else. Yeah, not familiar with any of those works, so that is there for you guys. Cutie Honey Universe. It's action, adventure, sci-fi, ecchi. So the art style intrigued me a little bit for this. It's different. It's a little like older art style. So I was curious like what kind of story it would be. So I did watch the trailer for this. It seems very, very ecchi. And I don't know. I have no idea what it's about. Let's see. Honey Kisaragi appears to be an ordinary girl attending St. Chapel Academy. In reality, she's the warrior of love, Cutie Honey, a superpowered android created by Dr. Kisaragi. Honey and her allies investigate the evil schemes of Panther Claw, a criminal secret... I don't know why Panther Claw is so funny. A criminal secret society, but Honey doesn't realize that the leader of Panther Claw is already closer than she thinks. Okay. Yeah, I would recommend you guys check out that trailer because it pretty much highlights what kind of show it is, for in my eye at least. And that's pretty much what the... Oh, wait. Is this an older show? Was there an original? 1973. Okay, I was going to say, it was giving me older anime vibes. Creator's probably the same. The director's probably the same. Let's see, the designer. Production read. Ghost in... Okay. Worked on Ghost in the Shell movie. They worked on... Is this an Eureka 7? Is it Eureka 7 or Eureka 7? I always said Eureka, but I heard some people saying Eureka 7. Okay. Some Sailor Moon stuff. That would be a good fit. Yeah, it looks like they've worked on some series that would be fitting for this. So, yeah. Okay. First, let's look at the creator. Oh, man, he made Devilman Crybaby, too? What? Interesting. Though, I feel like Devilman Crybaby was amazing because of its adaptation. But I can't say that for sure since I don't really know where it came from, so... Okay. Director worked on anything that I am a fan of? No. Did work on... Helped with Razifon, Dead Man Wonderland, Kaiba I've heard is good. Photokana. I've heard mixed things about that. I think mainly bad things. Okay. And then the character designer who updated the look. Okay. Didn't really work as character designer on very many shows. Okay. Yeah. If this ends up being like a standout show and it just like isn't what it looks like, maybe I'll pick it up later, but we'll see. I don't know. Don't really need ecchi anime. Okay, Devil's Line. I don't know about this. I read a little bit about this too. I don't know the story. I just know that it is a romance with a vampire. So it was giving me like Twilight esque vibes. So I don't know. Tsubasa, a college student, is rescued from an attack by a devil, one of many vampires that can blend in among the human population. Anzai, her savior, is a half-devil who exploits his supernatural gifts as a member of a shadowy police task force that specializes in devil-related crime in Tokyo. As Anzai continues to keep guard over Tsukasa, the two quickly forge a tentative bond. Okay. One that Anzai fears will test his ironclad rule of never drinking human blood. Okay. And he's got an eye patch. Reminds me of Kaneki a little bit. I have seen a little bit of a trailer for this one. Yellow, he looks weird, man. I'm not entirely sure. There's a cross-bearing chick next to him. What's that story? Yeah, I'm not sure. I know the rating as far as the manga is it's not terrible, rating wise, but I'm not sure. And the art looks nice. I think the voice cast is an all-star cast, which is awesome. So yeah, this might be one that I wait on. Okay, that's the only thing he's made. Director worked on nothing. Man, it's hard for me to find like straight up directors for any of these shows. I don't know what a unit director is. There's a few unit directing here. These people that have mainly worked on singular episodes that are getting a chance to work on full series. At least he's worked on he worked on ReZero, Amanchu, Cavalry, Yataman. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, fairly new to that. What is this? yeah, we don't mind about this script or anything. Then Platinum Vision, Servamp was not good. Sayuki Reload Blast, no idea. Okay, yeah. I don't know, I'm not getting the best vibes from this, so yeah. Let's keep going. Doreku the animation. Oh, this is that weird, yeah, okay. I saw the original art for this and I was like, what the heck? What if you ever could enslave anyone you ever wanted? Well, this comes close. The SCM lets you enslave anyone who is also wearing an SCM at a price. One must win over the other at the cost of anything, and for the other to become their slave. Yeah, this has some major sexual innuendos, so I have no idea. I think I watched the trailer for this one too. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, this is also an adaptation. Maybe you guys, maybe it's not that way. If it's not that way, correct me. But it sure seemed like it. 0G, I believe they meant that terrible, yeah, battery. Yeah, battery sucked. And then, yeah, they haven't made anything really great. Are they making the new adaptation of this? Anyways. Let's see who's behind it. Story, director, character designer. Story, I'm not familiar with anything else. Director, oh boy. Yeah, he's only worked on these other bad. Oh, I guess he's worked on some Overlord and Monogatari. I don't know. We'll see. Well, we won't see because I'm probably not going to watch it. But, oh god, okay. And some art with in manga. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Full Metal Panic Invisible Victory by Xebec. Okay, I know a lot of you are very excited for this one. I never watched Full Metal Panic. I was thinking of maybe catching up on it. I started reading the manga a little bit, but I don't know. I just didn't have the motivation, especially early on, to get anywhere in that. Just nothing really grasped me, so I'm going to be sitting this one out. But yeah, I mean, for you guys that are fans or have been waiting for a sequel to this, I'm not sure how long you guys have been waiting, but it's there for you. Xebec isn't the best studio, but they did some good works. I did like how they did Breakblade, Pokemon The Origin. If you guys are fans of Tularu, I don't know. They did some major, yeah, some good ones. Keijo. Man, Keijo has that low of a rating? Keijo was fun. Come on. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. Some good things. A lot of randos. So, yeah. As far as Xebec is concerned, original story. Okay, you guys don't really need to know that. Director, character designer, chief animation. Let's see. Director did not work on the original Full Metal Panic, so this is someone else. Worked on Planetarian. That's something that's, I guess, should be important, I guess. Character design. Does it look like the original character designer is even working on this? I mean, the thing is, this is based off a manga. Okay, this is the animation director, and okay, they still have it. But usually, if it's an adaptation, it doesn't really matter because the manga's already established it. And this is the same guy. All right. That looks like some CG action down there. Okay. There's no information about this. Gegege no Kitaro 2018. So we're going to keep going. It looks like a kiddie show. Alright, so... oh, man. I think I'm going to watch this. Here's the thing. This is Legend of the Galactic Heroes, right? This is the remake. Originally, I was going to just watch this instead of the original series. I've been re-watching the episodes that I've done live reactions to. So here's what I'm gonna say. Okay, since I haven't seen this, I haven't finished Legend of the Galactic Heroes. I know Legend of the Galactic Heroes is very, very solid for the first season. I don't think there's very much bad I can say about it besides that there's a lot of information very quickly that you have to keep straight. But there's some phenomenal characters, really fleshed out characters, a very interesting premise. Let's read the, I'll talk about it more after I read the synopsis real quick. So in humanity's distant future, two interstellar states, the monarchic, is that a word? Galactic Empire and the Democratic Free Planets Alliance, are embroiled in a never-ending war. The story focuses on the exploits of rivals Reinhardt von Mussel and Yang Wenli. Von Mussel, I don't think that was his name. As they rise to power and fame in the Galactic Empire and the Free Planets Alliance. I think it's von Lohengram, right? Anyways, as someone who has watched about 30 episodes of the original, and if you're interested, I do have reactions to that. And I'm thinking of picking it up again. That's kind of why I'm rewatching it, to maybe see if I can like continue it, maybe finish it off in the summer. We'll see. As it really upset me what they did with the character design. Now, like, I'm not one of those people that is like super against new adaptations, but there's two things that I think are just better about the original, and I can say that without seeing a second of this. And this is only 12 episodes, so that'll be interesting how far they get, and how much they cut out or leave in. That'll be interesting. That's why I'm still going to watch it, because it'll be cool to see a older adaptation versus a newer adaptation. But the character design is astronomically better, I think, for the original. Very unique looks for the characters. This looks like it could be from any current show. So I think they didn't need to do that. Especially, God, freaking, God, Reinhardt. God, what did they do to you? And then I think it is not to be understated how great the voice acting cast for the original is. I don't think it can live up to that. But at the same time, I don't blame you for not wanting to watch something that old. I was very hesitant, not because it was old, but because it's so long. But this is absolutely something that I think you guys should try. I only stopped because I was running out of time, not because I wasn't enjoying myself, right? Because I was catching up with seasonals, and I kind of lost track of time sometimes, and yeah, it's something I kind of regret. So that's why I'm kind of rewatching some things. But this might be a good spot to like maybe start. Maybe you watch the 12 episodes, get intrigued, and you go watch the original. If you do that, I believe the order to watch it is, like, what I've been told is like, I might want to look this up, but there's a film, the very first film that like kind of does the first episode really well, first and second episode, one of those two, or both of them, and then you go into the series and you go all the way through. So I feel like this is like, instead of looking at it as a downer and kind of saying like, this is a completely worthless, like, reboot. Why the hell are they doing this? The original was a masterpiece. I can't say that because I haven't finished it. And from what I saw, it was amazing and like really, really good. But I hadn't gotten to the later stages of that. I'd only gotten a quarter of the way through, so I didn't get up to those parts of greatness. Like complete masterclass. That show that really, really influenced future shows like Code Geass, and some of my favorite series. This is that series. I had never got to that point. So I'm not going to blame people for that. This is a prime opportunity for people to get interested in the franchise, whether that is the light novels or if you get into the actual like original adaptation, or if you just decide to continue it. I really hate when people kind of like drive out people in that sense. Everyone has their own tastes. I do highly recommend that you try out the original, because I didn't see anything bad about it at all, and I can already see some flags about this. But then again, I'm not going to live react to it because I will know what is going to happen. I usually don't do reactions to shows that I already know the source material of. So yeah. Anyways, let's look a little closer into who is involved in this series. Production IG, I think, is a very solid studio. I always speak pretty highly of it. Some of my favorite shows are done by them. Kuroko no Basket, Haikyuu, Psycho Pass. Attack on Titan is mainly Studio Wit, but so yeah, some of these are in conjunction with Studio Wit. But it's a very solid, very, very solid studio. One of the like mid to upper tier, I would say. Whereas you like in comparison to like Zero G and like State Light and right, not like Bones and Madhouse level, like way up there, but like the level below that's where I would put like A1 Pictures and Production IG. Okay. As far as this will be interesting, let's see. The director. Character designer. Character designer. Oh man, that's why it looked familiar. They got the Kuroko. No wonder it looks so familiar and out of place. What? Okay. At least there's a. It's like, where'd they get? And the director is of Kuroko. That is a very interesting fit. Why? Huh. Not that the director was bad. Kuroko was very well done, but this guy looks like he's done mainly sports anime. He did Noblest Awakening, which was I enjoyed that, but huh. Interesting. Siegfried, yeah, Kirchiais. Oh my god, that makes me so sad to hear his voice in that trailer. Kirchiais. Yeah, he's Goro. Oh, that's probably his like soft, subtle voice acting was my favorite. God. Anyways, if you're gonna watch it, you're gonna watch it. I'm trying not to be too judgmental about it, but there's just certain things that I was looking forward to, an updated graphical like remake, but the way they did it, I feel like they needed to preserve some of the art style because it was so beautiful. I know you can't do it one-to-one, but some of the things, the core things needed to stay. Like, look at this beautiful, lustrous hair, man. Look at that! Oh, God, now look at this spaghetti head. Oh, okay, I'm going to get off my high horse. Alright. Golden Kamuy by Geno Studio. Yeah, I mean, I was originally going to watch this, but I realized how many shows I was watching this season. I just had to cut something and just kind of had to go. I promised someone that, like, I didn't promise, I said I would keep in mind that I wouldn't read the synopsis at least and go in kind of blind as far as if I end up doing the reaction, but since I'm not doing it, I might as well read the synopsis. In the early 20th century, Russo-Japanese war veteran Saichi Immortal Sugimoto scratches out a meager existence during the post-war gold rush in the wilderness of Hokkaido, when he stumbles across a map to a fortune in hidden Ainu gold. Excuse me. He sets off on a treacherous quest to find it, but Sugimoto is not the only interested party, and everyone who knows about the gold will kill to possess it. Faced with the harsh conditions of the northern wilderness, ruthless criminals, and rogue Japanese soldiers, Sugimoto will need all his skills and luck, the help of an Ainu girl named Asirpa to survive. Okay, interesting. This guy looks like Jotaro a little bit with his pose and his hat. But yeah, Geno Studios isn't the one that got shut down, I thought? Yeah, I guess the movie got shut down. Oh, and they're doing okay. So not the best pedigree, as far as creator, director, designer. Golden Kamuy. Okay. Director directed Fake Grand Order, that one episode I watched, or no, it was like 3 or 4 episodes. Okay. Okay, you worked on some episode, an episode of. Ooh, he did Mashiba versus Kimura. He directed that. That was well done, man. Well done. That was a good ass movie. Okay. And then character design, Major. Okay. And Gundam Build Fighters Try. Gundam Build Fighters in general. Okay. Yeah. It looks weird, honestly, to me. Those background characters look pretty interesting. Maybe if I end up having time, we'll see. I'm going to basically play that one by ear. Gundam Build Divers. I still haven't watched Gundam Build Fighters because I kind of like lagged on Gundam. I don't know. I was getting really bored of Double Zeta. Ugh. Anyways, we're going to keep going. Not a fan. Gurazeni, another sports anime that doesn't look that great to me, so I'm going to skip. The baseball money survival story focuses on a baseball team that operates a highly stratified society, where the player's performance determines his annual salary. The story follows an eight-year relief pitcher with an odd left-handed sidearm throw as he fights to survive under the team's strict system. I'm just not really not a fan of the art style. It looks like less of a competitive sports series and more of like a more of a slice of lifey almost. I don't know. Let's see. Studio Dean, they've been doing pretty good recently. Rakugo, Konosuba, the Higurashi, Log Horizon 2, which I will never forgive them for. Sakamoto Desuka. Yeah, they've done some good ones. And then, let's see, story, director. Those are the two I want to know. Story, Ishita Know Joe. It's really close to Ishita Know Joe. And then director, he directed Major. Okay. Oh, and After the Rain. Okay, this is a good director. Space Brothers. They've got a really good director on here, man. Doraemon. Man, he's been around. Okay. That should be good for the people that are interested. High School DxD Hero. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of DxD. I tried watching a little bit of it. Yeah, it's way too ecchi for me, man. I can't. I know this is gonna be ultra like freaking popular. But yeah, I think I watched like all of season 1. And I was like, why do people love this so much? I guess it's just because it's so over the top and hilarious. I think I got a little bit into season 2. I don't remember. But, yeah. Have fun with you guys that are gonna watch this. Is Passion the ones that did the original? No, okay. So this is their first go around with this. They're not a bad studio. I think they do okay. Let's see. Director. That's all I'm really concerned about. High School DxD. Damn, he directed Rail Wars. Rail Wars was trash. I worked on Origami. Okay. It looks like he's relatively... Yeah, not the... He hasn't directed anything great. I don't know anything about ZX Korean. This is the only thing that looks like he's listed as, and Rail Wars, God. So those of you that are interested, obviously have fun with that. Damn, 82% with the harm tag. Okay. Hina Matsuri by Studio Feel. Comedy manga centers around a superpowered girl named Hina Anita, a young member of the Yakuza. Hina suddenly appears in Anita's room, threatens him with her extraordinary power. However, they end up living together. This, I think the trailer was freaking bonkers. So, yeah. This might be one that if I had more time I would have ended up doing. What the hell is that? Okay. Studio Feel, Tsukigakire, I really enjoyed that. My romantic comedy, Snafu, love that. And then they have a bunch of like middle of the road, low tier, you know, Bikini Warriors, you know. So we'll see if we get one of these or if we get one of these, you know what I mean? Hina Matsuri, creator, director, let's see, music. Actually, character design is interesting too. Yeah, Hina Matsuri, don't recognize anything. Director wise, okay, Snafu. Okay. Season 2 at least, which I enjoyed. Music. Yeah, nothing I'm familiar with. Character design, the Gashikashi. Love the character design of the Gashikashi. Okay. And yeah. Yeah, if you watch it, I think I would recommend watching one. I don't think this is the trailer I saw. I did see one of the trailers. So yeah, I would recommend watching that trailer, and if it's like the type of comedy you're looking for, it looks very dramatic, over the top, and I know some people really like the manga, so that's there for you guys. This looks like a kid show, honestly. Hisone to Masotan, straightforward and innocent. Hisone Amakasu is a self-defense force rookie stationed at the Air Self-Defense Forces Gifu base. She's struggling with the fact that she sometimes hurts people unintentionally by her innocent words, and decided to join the Air Self-Defense Force, hoping to maintain a certain distance from the people. This decision led to a fateful encounter which profoundly changed her life. It was the OTF Dragon hidden in the base, and shows Hisone as his pilot. Soared into the sky with Hisone, her fate as a dragon pilot, but decided to say that the dragons have a key to the future of the world. This looks like a stopgap for Bones. Maybe make some money for the next project. Bones is legendary! Of course, oh yeah, they're doing Hero Academia Season 3, so I can't blame them. This is like maybe their back burner show. Yeah, honestly, I'm not interested in looking this stuff up. So, yeah, we're going to keep rolling. This is a sequel, so we're going to skip it. For those of you that are interested, Hozuki no Reitetsu 2 Part 2 is coming. Inazuma 11, again, this is a sequel, I believe. Inazuma 11. Okay, Izakaya Koto Aithiria no Izakaya Nobu. Oh my god. So bad. This is a food show, obviously. Novel centers on a bar called Nobu, located in Kyoto, Japan, but with a door that is connected to the bar in another world. The visitors include denizens of the other world, and customers seek out its excellent Toriaizu Nama, ale, and cuisine. So we had a very similar series a couple seasons back. I think people enjoyed it. Like it was like a decent show. So very familiar. Like I think it was like a door would pop up randomly and people could go through and go into this restaurant or bar. So it was a similar feel for this. Sunrise, Gundam, most well known. Gintama, Code Geass. Yeah, they've done some phenomenal shows. Sunrise is an OG, man. Okay. And then, let's see, story, director. Those are the two things I want to know. Story, that's all he's done. And director did Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Okay. Okay. And otherwise, nothing like phenomenal. I'm not saying Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds is phenomenal. I haven't even seen it, but yeah. Okay. Moving on. Jushinki Pandora by Satellite again. We already looked at Satellite, or Lock Horizon. In the year 2031, an experimental energy device known as the quantum reactor is created to help alleviate the problem stemming from Earth's dwindling fossil fuel reserves. Unfortunately, the quantum reactor goes out of control and exploding and bathing the world with unknown energies in an incident known as the Shoryu crisis. As a result of the catastrophic environmental changes that follow, humanity is pushed to the brink of extinction, and strange new organisms, part organic, part mechanical, known as BRAI, emerge. 7 years later, Leon Lau, one of the scientists at the center of the Shoryu crisis, is living in wilderness near Neo Shoryu, one of the last remaining human cities. Leon has entered into a family contract with Chloe Lau, and together the two of them research their own methods of combating the BRAI threat. Okay. It's this art style is not very appealing to me, but the story synopsis is kind of interesting. We did look at Satellite already. Let's see who is behind this. This feels like something that could pan out, but I'm always like, I don't know. Whenever they have this ensemble cast on the front of the page, it always gives me a reason to pause. I don't know why. It usually ends up bad. Creator Macross. Okay. So those of you that are fans of Macross, AKB 0048. Okay, so they're doing also some, is that idol stuff? This guy's been around. Okay. Yeah, wow. He has been around. Veteran. Oh wait, this is the same. Yeah, I clicked on him twice. But he's creator and director. Okay. So if you're a fan of Macross or Aquarium Evol, yeah. Man, he's done so much. Escafloy. Those are names that I know, so that's a good sign. I don't know if they're amazing or what. I know I feel like they're like niche. They have niche fan groups. This looks like a pretty boy show. Maybe. Kakurio no Yodomeshi by Gonzo. Series centers on a female college student named Aoi, who inherited the ability to see spirits from her late grandfather. Aoi prides herself on her cooking, and one day she feeds some agricultural spirits when suddenly a god and the master of Tenshinya, Heavenly Inn, appears and takes Aoi away. He says that due to her grandfather's debts, she must become his bride. The heck? Aoi hates this idea and instead declares that she will pay back her grandfather's debt by working at the Tenshinya. This could be a decent slice of lifey in a bar type of show. Ooh, not the biggest fan of this art style. Gonzo. NHK has its fans. Still haven't watched it. Is on my list. Full Metal Panic. Okay. Gankutsu. Kind of Monica show. Phenomenal series. Please watch it if you haven't already. The English dub is very good. Just letting you know. Original Hellsing. Afro Samurai. Gantz. Yeah, so they've done some memorable things and then a bunch of what are these type things. Okay. Director. That's all I want to know. Okay, first time directing. Alrighty. Continuing. Kirito Pri-chan. Skip. Looks like an idol series. Okay. Some water, man. Okay. Last period. Awari Naki. Rasen no Monogatari. The story takes place in a world where fantastic beasts called spirals are born from isolation. Those who can defeat the beasts are called periods. Haru is an apprentice period who belongs to the Arc and 8th branch. However, after a mysterious theft incident, there is an economical collapse. The Arc and headquarters abandons the 8th division, leaving only 3 periods left, including Haru. Haru and the other 2 periods start their work to rebuild the 8th division. Okay. JC staff, like I said, really solid. They did the Amanchu. They do Food Wars, as we'll talk about later. Bakuman, yeah. JC staff, I really like JC staff. When I see JC staff now, I know it's really good quality, at least. Character design, chief animation, maybe? No, let's just go character design and director. Director, what have you done, sir? Yeah, I can't really point to any masterpiece here. Okay, yeah, doesn't look like anything I will be able to point out. But yeah, let's keep going. Character design. Yeah, let's keep going, man. Character design doesn't look too bad. Layton Mystery. I've never watched or played. I haven't watched anything Professor Layton related, and I've never played a Professor Layton game, which I kind of want to do. So there is a series for that. We're just going to leave this alone. 50 puzzling episodes, 1 gentlewoman extraordinaire, and whole load of new mysteries coming to the small screen in 2018. So 50 30-minute episodes. Damn, that's gonna. Okay, by Layton Films. We will look at Layton Films real quick. I think they did. What was that? Arslan Senki. And what was the other one? Terraform Mars is what I'm thinking of. And Berserk? I thought that was a Millenni or whatever. Millenniped. I forget the name. Anyways, keeping going. Another Y-Cross? Is that what it's called? Wixauce? Second season? Lupin III. God, I should really watch some Lupin III. Because I look at the trailers of these and it looks beautiful. But I don't know where to start if I want to be familiar with this. And it's so long. Anyways, it's there for you guys that are fortunate enough to have followed it. It looks really good. Let's keep going. Mahou Shoujo Ore. What is this? Can they just pass it? Let's keep going. Okay. The story is about a 15-year-old girl who is a newbie. Okay, it's an idol show. Let's skip it. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Don't need that. It looks like JoJo characters. Alright. Mahou Shoujo's site. Okay. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm not a fan of magical girl series at all. So, but I want to not limit myself to not ever watch any of them. I will try to rewatch Madoka soon, because I really didn't like Madoka, but it might have been like circumstances around when I was watching it, and maybe I'll feel differently if I watch it again. We'll see. So this looks kind of crazy. I watched the trailer for this one. Looks like horror, like drama, horror, psychological, supernatural. I love all those tags. And then it says Mahou Shoujo. Maybe I'll do a reaction to it. We'll see. This is another one. In addition to that Caligula effect or whatever the name was up above, that I'm considering. I'm considering it, but once again, it's not something I'm going to lock in or anything. The trailer is freaking crazy looking, but yeah. Frieza's voice actors and everyone was really excited by that. Let's look at I don't know what it's actually about though, so I haven't read this. Asagiri Aya is a young girl who has fallen victim to bullies at her school. Looking for a way to escape her troubles, she looks to the internet for distraction when a mysterious website called Magical Girl Site, aptly named, appears. Simply viewing the page is all it takes to hurtle Aya headlong into the deadly world of Magical Girl Apocalypse. There, it's fight or die, seemingly against a seemingly endless array of savagely adorable, frilly skirted killing machines, each armed with magical powers and an unquenchable thirst for blood and chaos. Okay, so this series, studio, I don't know. I think the art style is pretty cool. It's unique. So this is, okay, I have no idea what this is. So this is relatively new studio. Okay, it's an adaptation. I should look up how it was received. Like, look at this art is pretty nice. Creator, director. Saw what he's done. Yeah. Okay. And director-wise, okay, Tokyo Pinto, that was okay. That's all he's done. Okay. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Tokyo Pinto wasn't bad. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not entirely sure. I'm kind of leaning toward doing a little reaction to it, but we'll see. Let me know if you guys have watched it. Major second, I still haven't watched Major. So, yeah, we're going to keep going. It's there for you guys. Alright, Megalobox. This looks this is honestly my most anticipated, like, original series. Because I saw the trailer for it and it looks awesome. The animation is so good. And it's a boxing show. You guys know my favorite series of all time is Hajime no Ippo. So I still haven't watched Ishita Know Joe, another thing that's on my list. I have a pretty long list. Okay, so this is for the 50th anniversary project. This is separate from Ishita Know Joe though. It's a project. JD, Junk Dog, participates in fixed boxing matches in an underground ring in order to live. Today he enters the ring again, but he encounters a certain person. JD wants to take on a challenge that risks everything. Okay, is it Joe? Is this directly linked to Ishita Know Joe? I might, like, not watch it then, if I have no idea what's going on. I thought it was a separate project. Anyways, let's take a look. TMS Entertainment. Megalobox. That'll be disappointing. Yeah, Mushi Pedal, they're doing that right now. Which is okay. D Grayman, okay. Real Life, I loved Real Life. Can't wait for another season. I think it's already announced. A lot of Detective Conan, man. A shit ton of Detective Conan. Sweetness and Lightning. Oh, wonderful, wonderful series. Okay. Creator. Look, looks good, doesn't it? That's a good jawline right there. Let me hold on. Let me just cut to it at random. Like, doesn't that look good? Yeah, it looks good. Okay. Okay. And he did a Ishita Know Joe. Oh man. God, I want to. God. Okay. Director. Wait. Creator did a Ishita Know Joe. Same creator. Worked heavily. He worked on background design. That's. You know what? Redline, working on this stuff in Redline is, I gotta give props because that, if You just Wikipedia Redline, man. It's freaking crazy. How much work that was put into that freaking movie. It's crazy. But it looks like a first-time director. Okay. Yeah, I really hope I can watch it. Okay. Man, my freaking voice is going. It's really going, man. Okay. Nil Admirari no Tenben by Zero G. The Taisho era didn't end in 15 years, but went on for another 25. In order to protect her waning family, a girl resolves to marry a man she doesn't even know the name of. However, just before the marriage was to take place, the girl's younger brother mysteriously committed suicide by self-immolation. What? And was found holding an old book in his hands. Appearing before the bewildered young girl was the Imperial Library Intelligence Asset Management Bureau. Jesus. More commonly referred, to as Fukuro. According to these men, there exists marimono, which are books that greatly affect its readers. On top of that, ever since the incident involving the girl's younger brother, she unwittingly gains the ability to see auras, the sentiments of the marimono, which manifest as bright lights and are usually invisible to humans. It was as though fate were trying to drag the young girl in its flames. And then, even though apprehensive, the girl chooses to venture outside her birdcage. Jealousy, hatred, scorn, compassion, and love. What awaited the girl was the darkness of betrayal that had already begun to bewitchingly inlay the imperial capital. Toyed by and swayed within the darkness, will the young girl finally reach the truth after her struggles? Or, Zero G again. That's an interesting premise. Look at this. I don't like that art. Yeah, let's just look at the director. Kingsglaive. Storyboard. Interesting. A couple of shows that I have no idea about, so okay. Yeah, this could be interesting. This is another one of those that might be cool. I have no idea what this is. Oshiri Tante? He's chivalrous, cunning. He's like, what is it? Butthead? Meat butt. Okay. Persona 5 the animation. I'm very excited to watch Persona 5 the animation. I'm not going to react to it just because I already know. Maybe I will. I don't know. Please let me know if you guys would be interested in watching a Persona 5 reaction, because I do know what happens. I don't know. I probably won't do it. I'll probably watch it on my own. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Anyways, I love Persona 5. Game of the year, honestly. That and Yakuza 0 last year for me, personally. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. A1 Pictures, great studio. Persona 5, who is in charge, though? Director, who's got a picture, that's a good sign. Shinsekai Yori, people like that show. Otherwise, nothing that really stands out to me. Worked on Grand Blue Fantasy. I like the animation, but okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Just because I want more Persona in my life. And the OVA they put out was pretty good. Okay, Piano no Mori, a tranquil tale about two boys from very different upbringings. On one hand, you have Kai, born as the son of a prostitute who's been playing the bend piano in the forest near his home ever since he was young. Maybe it's this guy, or are these two the same guy? On the other hand, you have Shuhei, practically breastfed by the piano as a son of a family of prestigious pianists. It is their common bond with the piano that actually eventually intertwines their paths in life. That is an interesting way to put it. There is no studio for this yet. No studio attached. That's an interesting look. Yeah, character design, I want to know. Creator? Yeah, nothing I can point to. And the designer's the same as the creator, I'm guessing. No, there's different people, but okay. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, this looks like a pretty voice show. We're gonna keep going. I'm trying to cut down on time a little bit. Okay. Saredo Sumibito wa Ryu to Odoru. 7 arcs. Story revolves around Jushiki lit spell equations? The equations that govern the quantum constant h of action change the laws of physics at the local scale, give birth to TNT explosives and poison gas, and cause incredible physical phenomena such as plasma and nuclear fusion. What? Two Jushikishi spell equationists, that's interesting, who use Jushiki in battle are Gaius, who deals with bad luck with tact, and the beautiful but cruel sword-wielding Gagina. These two bounty hunters are caught up in the battle with dragons in the city of Iridina, the intrigue of great nations. Yeah, this cover didn't really do anything for me. I hadn't read any of this, haven't looked at it at all. That's a weird, yeah, definitely passing, but that's weird. 7 arcs. We looked at this earlier, didn't we? Trinity 7. Are they doing another show this season? Nothing I can point to. Okay. Story, chief director. Story, original. Director, chief director, worked on Trinity 7 because of the studio. Okay. And the director that they have, maybe they brought it in from a different studio. Yeah, it looks like mainly assistant director. Okay. What the heck is this? Is it a Monster Girl show? Xianping Jiating, Big Firebird Cultural Media Company. Oh, is this like a Chinese animation, maybe? These usually these really long named studios are those. A scientist couple has been arrested for conducting illegal studies, allegedly for performing genetic modification on 5 of their children. Youngest child, Danis, is the only one who grew up as a normal human who has become the only family member who has to tend to the rest of the members and try to find a medicine to turn them into humans again. Dog human, plant gene, spiderweb gene, as well as mind reading. How will these family members who grew up in the lab survive in the outside world? No idea. Okay. First series for the studio. Creator. Just did this. Okay. Food Wars, second cur of season 3. Really looking forward to it. Things were getting really heated at the end of the last episode of the season. I say this every time Food Wars comes up, but if you like competition, if you love delicious food, if you love an actually really likable main character and a great supporting cast, please watch it. I don't like ecchi, and I got over everything in this series, really, and it's phenomenal. I have the best time watching this show, and I really implore you to get past that second episode when he gets into the academy. It's glorious. It's glorious. I love this series. So we're going to keep going. There's a lot of sequels that I'm enjoying. Okay, Soten no Ken Regenesis. This is completely CGI, so it doesn't look great. It's by Polygon Pictures, of course, so it's CGI. I haven't watched any of the old stuff. I started watching a little bit of it just to dabble in it. So I'm not really interested in watching this. As for those of you that are, I think it's a prequel. So it should be interesting for you guys. I'll kind of look into. Of course, Polygon Pictures I love. They did Jin. They did Knights of Sidonia. I love both of those. I want to watch Blame as well as Godzilla on Netflix, and I think I will do that if they're still there eventually. So yeah, as far as that's concerned, and then we just have the original creator, which is probably the original creator of all of it. Yes. Okay. Steins Gate Zero. I have no idea what this is. I might have to rewatch Steins Gate, which will be fun. Maybe I'll watch it in Japanese this time, because I don't know if I can wait for the dub. I love the dub for Steins Gate. Yeah, I might wait out for the dub, honestly. Anyways, let's I'm gonna turn this to yellow maybe for now. The dark, untold story of Steins Gate that leads with the eccentric mad scientist Okabe, struggling to recover from a failed attempt at rescuing Kurisu. He decides to give up and abandon his lively scientist alter ego in the pursuit to forget the past. All seems to be normal. He's seemingly pulled back into the past by meeting an acquaintance of Kurisu, who tells him that they have begun testing a device that stores the memory of a human and creates a simulation of them with their characteristics and personalities. Okabe begins testing and finds out that the simulation of Kurisu has brought back anguish and some unexpected tragedy. Zero is a side story that explores events from the Beta Attractor field's future that contribute in making the end of the original story possible. I really, really loved Steins Gate. One of the first series that I watched when I was really getting into anime. I think it was the third series I watched after I watched Code Geass, Death Note, and then I watched Steins Gate. I think that's the order I went in, and it was freaking amazing. But like I said, I really, really love the dub for this series. So it might make me hold out just like I did for Dragon Ball Super. I have seen iconic scenes in Japanese, of course. I don't think it's bad, but God, I just love that whole series in dub. Is just so good. So yeah, I might hold out. Maybe I won't even do live reactions to it, but yeah, maybe we'll see. I might change my mind, but that's a bummer. I wish it was simul-dubbed. Maybe it will be. We'll see. Sword Art Online Alternate Gun Gale Online. This should be interesting. Sword Art really is a series that I'm not as down on as everyone else. So, especially for this one where, Kirito isn't the main character of this one. I personally love overpowered characters. Obviously, I love Kirito. There's a lot of ass pulling that goes on in the series, which is fine with me. I'm just sitting back and enjoying this shit. I don't know if I'm going to do reactions to this one either. This might be a watch on my own type. Story follows Karin Kohi Ruimaki, a 183 centimeter tall, 6 foot tall college student who's insecure about her height and is bad at dealing with people in the real world. She enters the world of Gun Gale Online with her avatar, who is less than 150 centimeters, so she goes into a really tiny one. Meets a beautiful brown-skinned female player. What if it's a dude? Hold on. Who goes by Pitohui. They hit it off, but one day Pitohui pressures her to participate in Squad Jam, a team battle royale variation of the Bullets tournament. I really, really like the Gun Gale Online portion of Sword Art. Well, let's just say I loved all the parts within Gun Gale Online, not the real world stuff that went on. So yeah, I'm very interested in this, though it's made by a different studio, Studio 3 Hertz. Let's see who else is. God, my freaking throat. Princess Principal. People really enjoyed that show. I watched a few episodes of that. It was okay. Dimension W is and Flip Flappers. I liked the artwork for Flip Flappers. So they can make a beautiful series though. So I don't doubt that. These three in particular look pretty good. And then this is an adaptation. Who is the director? Oh wow, this is some black and white director stuff. Yeah, nothing I can point to. Script writer. I mean, it's an adaptation, so who really cares, right? Not to minimize their work, I'm just saying. Okay, moving on. Tada-kun wa koi wo shinai by Dogo Kobo. Mitsuyoshi Tada, a boy who has never known love, is taking pictures of the cherry blossoms in a full bloom when he meets Teresa Wagner, a transfer student from Luxembourg. Upon arriving in Japan, she got lost, separated from her travel companion. Mitsuyoshi helps her and brings her to his grandfather's coffee shop. Ooh. Went on an impromptu date. Doga Kobo. I have no idea. New game? Oh, they did get Kanchoshi no Sake-kun. One of my favorite comedies of all time. Okay, Plastic Memories. And some so-so shows. Okay. Okay. Not bad. And, okay. This looks pretty generic. On director, of course she's blonde. All foreigners are blonde! Oh, and the director's for Nozaki-kun. Okay. I really like Nozaki-kun, man. So, those of you guys that are interested in this series, I think that's a good sign. Okay. Alright. Let's keep going. Okay. Tokyo Ghoul. Okay. I haven't even looked at this picture really close. So, I know, before you guys even start, no, I have not read the manga. No, I'm not going to read the manga. I will. Here's what I did with Tokyo Ghoul, okay? I watched Tokyo Ghoul. I watched Tokyo Ghoul and then I read the manga for the original Tokyo Ghoul, okay? So I'm well aware that the manga did a lot of things a lot better, right? I just value, if I'm going to do both, which I will absolutely want to watch the anime of this, I like doing the anime first and then the manga. It's just how I roll. So what I will end up probably doing is watching this, like, probably very fun, but probably pisses off all the manga readers version first, and then I'll go back once it's ended. How many episodes is this? They don't know yet. So I don't even know the premise. I'm going in pretty much blind. I've tried to stay away from it. I feel like I've seen like a few spoilers in the past, but I don't remember anymore since it's been a while. So I basically blocked all those channels that were constantly putting up spoilers. So yeah, still Studio Pierrot, unfortunately. I just want to see the cast on this real quick. Don't want to see any of these. Director. Ishita, man. You a pro? Oh, shit. What? Come on, guys. Don't have faith. Don't have faith, man. Okay. I'm excited for it, man. But that's a new-ass director. Okay. PA Works, Uma Musume, Pretty Derby. Uma means horse, Musume means girl. Horse girl. The game's concept begins with Uma Musume, horse girls. Girls endowed with excellent running capability who aim to become top idols and compete in international sports. Okay, let's keep going. What the heck, Madhouse? What is this? Wakaokami wa Shogakse. Something God is a child? Shogakse. Preschool? Sixth grade. The story of laughter and tears centers on Oko, a 6th grade elementary school girl who lost her parents in a traffic accident. She moves to her grandmother's hot spring inn, Harunoya, and trains to run the inn. She gradually grows up with the help of the ghost of Uribo and other mysterious friends. I just wanted to read that. We're going to skip past that. Okay, and this I kind of added last second. One of the reasons was I really like to have like a romance type series. This is also a comedy, so it should be fun with this mishmash. And I also noticed that I have a lot of sequels, so I wanted to add something in. And a lot of people actually vouch for this series. They said it's pretty funny. Wotaku ni koi wa muzukashi. Wotaku ni koi wa muzukashi. Something. Love is difficult. The story centers on the awkward romantic comedy between Narumi, a female office worker who hides her fujoshi lifestyle, and Hirotaka, a handsome and capable company man who is secretly a game otaku. Okay. A1 Pictures I already talked about earlier, so let's see who's on staff. Creator, director, music is always fun to find out. Okay, this is all this person's done. Director, directed nothing that I am. This is crazy. Aside from like shows I was gonna watch already, there's no like amazing directors this season. Interesting. Okay. And then music. Okay, this is the first time. Okay. And that's going to do it for those. Leftovers, I will be continuing to watch Darling in the Franxx and Seven Deadly Sins. I might catch up with this and might start reacting to this. And, you know, Mishi Pedal. TV shorts. I kind of read through all these already, so I'm not going to... This video is already a little long. It's an hour and 14 minutes. Yeah, to keep it a little short, we're going to skip past all these. I don't know. I think this is weird. Look at this, man. What's it? Yeah, I watched the freaking video. This is weird. Anyways, movie-wise, I didn't realize that there was going to be 6 Digimon movies. I still haven't watched any of these. Are these good? Have you guys been watching these? I have no idea if these are good. I used to watch Digimon a lot when I was a kid. I do want to watch the first Godzilla movie, so this is interesting. Batman Ninja, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to react to it specifically, but I'll definitely watch it. If it comes out in theaters, damn, I'm going. I'm going, man. And then OVAs, I don't think there's a single one that I would be interested in. Okay. So, that was a long-ass video. Let's go to the top. Okay, wait a second. I think there was one that I was considering. Okay. If I catch up, I'm on like episode 4 of the first season, honestly. It's really funny though, so I might get around to it. Maybe. Is there anything that I read it out that I'm not sure about? Okay, I don't think so. Let's see. Live reactions. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then let's see. Maybe 10, 11, 12 maybe, then 13, One Piece, 14, and then I'll be also be watching 15, 16, and 17, which is freaking Dragon Ball Super. Why am I watching so much? I don't have time for this. Oh god. Yeah, I probably won't react to this. It's gonna be a lot to catch up. God, man, I wish I had more time. Alright, guys, that's gonna do it. Let me know if you guys disagree with anything I said, any extra information that you may have about any of these series. It'll be interesting to find out. What are you most excited for? What am I leaving off? You know, all kinds of things. Things you think I should be live reacting to that I'm not. Things that you, like, advise me avoiding. You know, there's quite a few things. My top 3 that I'm most excited for are probably Tokyo Ghoul Re as my number 1, I'd say. And then Hero Academia is my number 2. Just because Tokyo Ghoul Re, I've been wanting more of that shit for so long. And then I'd probably say Megalobox for 3 if I can watch it. Otherwise, Food War Season 3. So yeah, that's gonna do it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please like and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Bye bye.